So now I'm going to show you the I showed you with the 150. Now I'm going to show you what's the one with the 250. So I've changed the camera angle so you can see what is the working distance when you're doing with the 250. And because many people use the 250, so I thought that show a side angle, so how close you are when you're to the subject when using the 250. So just turn my camera on. Now I'm at again around 55. So this is the one at 55, and now you can see I'm a little bit close than I was with the 150. And you can see I'm doing a rocking motion to get things into focus. And now that I'm in focus, so I'll show you as I start to zoom in. I'm getting really close. When I'm in almost, let me check, I'm in between 135 and 200. So now this is full at 250, and you can see that I'm really close now in the subject. So you can see the details that are there. Now I'm not going to take photos because I'm doing a proper video, so maybe I'll do a photo comparison at later stage if you people are interested. But you can see here that this is at 250 and this is the working distance that I am at. So the moment if I go closer, I don't need to go closer because this working distance is essentially when I'm using the MPE, but with the zoom lens and the 250 you are at a little bit here when you are just max zoomed out. So I'll just do one more test of the side view for the 150 so you can understand how the working distance is. So remember, this is the 250 and this is subject, and now you can see this flower. So I'm just going to also show you with the max zoomed out. So this is the detail that you're going to get. And one of the main things when you're using the Raynox is that when it's zoomed out, so two things people generally do, and which is a mistake, is that they attach the Raynox and they start to do the autofocus at this particular point, this point. So when the Raynox is attached, so you started at the close working distance, so the camera doesn't understand at which working distance point of what working place you are. So what you need to do is when you're in the optical viewfinder, so which I'm still recording, so you can see now this is blur. So first at that the lowest magnification, I am trying to see at which point do the things start to appear sharp, so which is at this stage. So I know I have to now start working at this stage if I want a low magnification or if I want a higher magnification. So gently zoom the lens to understand if you have to go in or if you have to go out. So as now you can see, if I zoom in further, it is the combination of in and out that I'm going to decide what will be my actual focus area. So if I want this to be in focus, I have to be at this point, but if I want to be this particular thing in focus, which is right now blurred, so I have to go in and not out. If I go out, that means I'm going beyond my working distance and my focus area, so I have to go in. So in this in and out area that I'm doing in this minute fashion, so this in and out, this is going to decide what I want and what I don't want to be in focus. So people, when they generally take, so they just zoom out to its maximum, then they are like here, and because of the sudden movements the subject also gets disturbed and either they fly away or they can't take the shot. So when you start to use the Raynox, especially for new people who buy it, take your lens at its lowest magnification. So in this zoom lens it will be a 55 mm, and or in your Nikon's case it may be 50 to 70 mm, say for if you're using the 7300. So do that, then you start doing, okay, where is my focus point here, where things start to appear sharp. So if you want the centerpiece to be in focus, you have to be sure that the centerpiece is in focus, and then start to zoom in. Otherwise, if you just start like this, okay, this is fast, I zoomed in fast, okay, where is my subject, where is my subject, I can see it, oh my god, and it's flew away. So that is where people lose their patience, and they just either sell off their Raynox or they then never use it. Raynox is going to test your patience a lot in the initial months and the years there. I'll say years, because from I've been using, say, way back. So now I know which how the Raynox performs and where are its shortcomings. So this is the main thing that I've been observing. People who generally buy the Raynox and start doing like this, you're very close, then you don't know what is happening. So you're seeing this all in the video, and they can't get things into focus, the light is not correct. So when you're at this particular stage, so I'll just come back to the focus. So in this, where you are here, so where you have this in focus here, so you remember when I was saying when your light is sitting here, so I'll just bring the camera a little bit back down. So when I said that your light is here and your diffuser is here, and then that fall off is that, now you can understand why I'm saying that. Because if your light diffuser is here, so from this point off your light is going to fall off. So the light may not reach this part. So if this is your subject, it's not going to reach part when your flash is here and the diffuser is just here or here. You need your diffuser or your light source to be at this particular point of time, because from this end you're going to throw a lot of light and it is going to get diffused properly. So in terms of Facebook, I'll say people generally don't understand. Okay, you don't make the difference, but when you see on the screen, you can see the light fall off that is going to happen between here, 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 and then here, and then beyond. So you have to really think about where your light is going to stay and where your light is going to hit and where your light is going to fall off ahead. So this particular part I may cover in the upcoming videos that I'm thinking of trying to do. So the next part, I'll show you the difference with the 150 sideways.